Hi ladies, I'm Amity Rose, and today we're going to be talking about how to change our beliefs. First off, a belief is just a thought that you've learned or been conditioned to believe, and thoughts can be changed. So there's two kinds of beliefs. We have simple beliefs that are relatively easy to shift, and then we have long-standing beliefs that we've held for a long time and that we've tied deeply to our identity. Those are a little trickier to change. And because these beliefs are so deeply held within us, it's really important to not only be doing work that works on the conscious level, but also to be doing work that works on the unconscious level. Because a lot of these beliefs are just so programmed into us that we're not really aware or conscious of their running in the background of our entire lives. So any kind of method needs to be utilizing both conscious methods and unconscious methods. So I'm going to go over a few today. The first step that we need to identify in changing our beliefs is to identify the belief that we want to change. Once you have some level of self-awareness, you'll begin to see the beliefs that are harming you. They're actually hurting your physical experience by believing that these thoughts are true. So once you've kind of identified some, a lot of women harbor a lot of beliefs about ourselves, our looks, our worth, our value. We have a lot to work with there. Step number 2 is going to be to take action. And this is going to look a little bit different for each belief that you identify. The first step to take under taking action is to get more information. So a little background. When we have decided that something is true or we believe something, we literally cut off all information that would oppose our view. So all information exists everywhere at all times, but we get really narrow focused. If we believe something to be true and here's some information over here that shows that it's not true, we can't even see it because we're so laser focused on this belief. It literally crowds out any evidence that could shine light onto that belief and maybe change your mind to say that it's not true. So the first tip to get more information, what that does is that expands the view. It opens our eyes a little bit more and it invites more information in. So that narrow view starts to open up and we can get some cracks in the belief system and possibly shift our mind or just even see the possibility that a different perspective is actually available to us. So if we were to use the belief that my body is gross as an example, that is a harmful belief that we want to change. We would start to get more information about the body. So depending on how that looks for you, that might be researching how the blood works, or maybe how the heart pumps, or how you can utilize the body in different sports, or anything that the body can do that brings in more information beyond the narrow focus that your belief harbors. So if I were to pick an infinite number of topics to learn about the body, because it is quite amazing, this body that I have, anything would really help to open up and shift my belief that my body is gross. So if I learned all about how my liver functions, or what my kidneys do, or how the tears flow from my eyes, or how my breathing mechanism works, that immediately is going to bring all this new information in, and it's going to help me shift the limited, narrow thinking of my body is gross. Because once I learn all these amazing things that my body does, I can't possibly hold on to such a limiting thought about my body. So the next piece under taking action is going to be to question, is it true? And this is from the work by Byron Katie, which I highly, highly recommend. And you question, is this thought or belief actually true? And only you can answer that. It's a very personal question, but it's really enlightening because just because you believe it does not make it true. I know we like to think so because we've created this identity around our beliefs, this structure of who we are. So to question the very structure of our identity can be frightening, can be really scary. So question, is it true? Is my body actually gross? And for me, it's not true. It's not. It just isn't. That's gonna bring us to our third take action step, which are gonna be 2 tools that help to work on the subconscious part of the brain, which is where these long held beliefs are stored. Like I said, you have to be doing work both on the conscious and the unconscious to really see results here. So I highly recommend listening to guided meditations that are specifically scripted to change belief systems. You can find infinite amount of videos on YouTube. There's also an app called Insight Timer, which provides thousands of different meditations, and it's guided. So even if you're a beginner or non-meditator, they literally, you put on the headphones and you just listen. That's it. Super easy, right? You just have to find yourself 5-10 minutes. That's it. They literally walk you through. You have to do nothing. Number 1 tool to shift the subconscious part is to listen to those guided meditations. The second tool for unconscious work is going to be to start using affirmations. So you are conscious for them. However, the use of them is going to start to reprogram that subconscious. And hit the notification bell because next video we are talking body positive affirmations, how to create them, how to use them, and how they work. So in a nutshell, affirmations are something that you repeat regularly that are positive about whatever you're trying to shift, and it challenges that negative belief. Basically, we're computers. And when we came into this world, we were downloaded with somebody else's software system. And now as an adult, it's our responsibility to take responsibility for our life experience and change whatever programming we don't like. So it's on us, ladies, and this is how we do it. Meditation, affirmations, there are tons of tools out there. Another really, really great one, which is beyond the scope of this video, is EFT, which is emotional freedom technique, and it involves a lot of tapping on different areas. It's another highly effective tool to help work on the subconscious and to help rewire that patterning and release old negative thoughts. The next piece is going to be small shifts and changes are key. This is gold. So you didn't become the person that you are in one day. You were programmed from a lot of different experiences and people, and the hardwiring doesn't get shifted in one day either. So you really have got to be patient and you have to do the work. The great news is that you can shift and change any belief that's not serving you. There's processes, there's ways. You are not stuck with the beliefs that you hold. I'm broke, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm worthless. Whatever they are, you have the power to shift them. If there's tools that don't work for you, find other ones. But I promise there are endless resources, endless processes, endless ways for you to get rid of this stuff that is hurting you so you can really tap in and feel the light and love that you are. For more deliciousness, follow me on Instagram at loveamityRose. We'll see you next week for body positive affirmations. Namaste.